Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Play Combat Mission Barbarossa to Berlin. Yeah, as you can see, things really didn't happen the way I wanted to happen. Yeah, some casualties. This is okay still, but this is gone. We suffered a lot of casualty in the last episode, and our original objective was we started out from here east, and this is a highway that connects Narva to Riga, and we had to cross this highway in order to reach this point where the objective flag lies. I wonder why, because I mean we would have gotten the highway anyways, it's in the middle, but we had to get rid of the German presence in this map. So we tried to, well, I tried to do a three-pronged attack. Here, here, on the wheat field, and here. But as you can see, none of these groups really made it past this point, which is around 60%, 70% of the way. These Germans in the foxholes really made things very difficult, and still making things very difficult all across the line. They're really dug in and they're moving around, trying to slide around to help the most vulnerable spots, which is right now here. And they had some guns too. This gun is knocked out fortunately, but this gun's still being under fire from multiple different guns and, well, mortars. Yeah, so we are trying to keep hitting them and hitting them and hitting them and see if this is going to draw some kind of different result than what I suspect it's going to be. I was honestly surprised that I got to overtime. I mean, you can see by this turn 21 of 20. It may give you a couple of turns to maybe push on ahead, or maybe tempt me to make more mistakes in that regard, but yeah, I make the most out of this chance that I have, so yeah, let's see what I can do with this. I don't know why I'm trying to do this. This is let's go closer. Yeah, so this is a machine gun tank, 2 turrets, only 3 guys inside this tank, and it seems that a lot of early Soviet tanks emphasized more vehicle than men inside controlling it, or responsible for a tank. So only 3 people per tank. That's interesting. Somebody had to do a lot more. Maybe the tank commander had to both sight for any target, turn the turret, and also the shoot gun. I just don't know what 3 people were able to do. Even though, I mean, this is not really a big tank, but they really need around 4 or 5 to make sure that the tank runs smoothly. I think even Sherman's had 5 people inside, and that wasn't really that big of a tank. Anyways, yeah, so we had this turret tank that really didn't do much. And this one, yeah, I'd probably bring this up here onto the front lines too. Now that I know that most of my guys are mired here. I don't know how fast I can move these guys, although I have the option to fast move. So I just move these guys around here and see how fast I can make it. And also, as you can see, there's some poke marks, but this is from an early artillery barrage, surprisingly missed by the Germans. So if I can rotate here, maybe I'll be able to... No, it's more or less... yeah, more or less blocked, so maybe I should fast move around here and see if I can... let's see if I am under the... Yeah, I'm sure that if I appear around here, then I'm going to be targeted by this gun that is still there. Yeah, it was able to knock out this guy. This guy's not able to... this guy's able to get away from it because the building in the way, but this one is going to be very much the target. So I guess if I want to move this tank down on this side, probably need to move it a bit, I guess down the slope here and then move. Fast is going to be our only way to actually close the gap there. And here we have some guys shooting at multiple targets. 171. So is this good enough? Not really. Yeah, it drops up really fast after 100 meters. We had to really get these guys closer to the target. I would try to get the mortars going, and I was like wondering whether I could smoke. Could have, you know, given smoke the area somewhat so as to cover our advance, but unfortunately it doesn't have any options to smoke. So let's see, where is the other mortar guy? Here and also here. Yeah. So no smoke, as you can see, only high explosives. Yeah, I could definitely tell here. I don't have to even check for the menu. Yeah, so they're reloading and they're still able to deliver some payload rounds, shells to the light gun here. Has been thorn in our side for probably 5 or 6 turns already. Knocked out multiple vehicles, as you can see. This is basically lost cause because its spirit is broken. Rodina is not with them, and I need to make sure that these guys are not targeted. This one is also, as you can see by the red, has recovered from some panic status. I don't know why it was under some kind of panic, but it's going to be a lot jumpy than the normal ones. So if it like gets even machine gun fired upon, then this guy might just retreat in cold sweat. So yeah, it does seem like we only lost like 3 tanks, but most of it is not really operational. On our right side, we are being hit from here and also from... oh, this guy's eliminated. But I don't know what I can do with this guy. Maybe I can... let's see if I can sneak around the rocky area here. Then these guys will cover me, but yeah, I lost already a lot of their squad. And I will try to still fire at this guy for 1 turn. Okay. Yeah, how about I try something new here? Maybe I should try to make them run. Yeah, I think... let's see, how many do we have here? I think I just try to get guys closer. This guy we run. I think these guys, I don't know how much they have to run. I'm thinking that maybe if I run to this midfield, then I could probably cross this short distance and then get these guys. Everybody's shooting. Everybody has their target, and as you can see, a lot of them are congregated here. And these guys are now under heaviest fire. Just want to get rid of them for the vehicles to maybe take advantage of it. They're now seeking hold down position to hit any of these guys if they can. These guys could... this guy's still peppering these guys because some of these guys are being hit from many different directions. So need to be mindful of that. And these guys also trading some fire. And I got this guy to just run to test out whether he's going to get stopped in the midway, because this is kind of in the fringes, so I don't know whether the Germans will have the firepower to stop the running. And then if that's successful, if I have enough turns, maybe I try to rush once again. Human wave didn't really work, unfortunately. I think it works only when you are very sure. I mean, most of the times I guess it didn't work unless you have like 10 to 1 advantage or something in manpower. So I tried a couple of times, and you know, I did it in piecemeal in many different directions. Didn't really work, so it has to be concerted effort to overwhelm them, along with the vehicle charge that might happen on the flanks. Hopefully this thing might dissuade them from targeting the vehicles. Yeah, kind of worried about the vehicles. Alright, let's go and see if this deals any better result or even momentum. So these guys made it to this island of cover and it's being hit pretty hard. I think some of them are about to be eliminated. I'm hitting them as much as possible. And I think this guy might move soon. Mortar's still targeting these guys. Alright, it's really close distance, but I guess it's hard to really take it out. I really miss my artillery support. And these guys are kind of seeking cover. As you can see, they have not been firing very well. Still active. Really focused here, whether this is broken or not. As you can see, still, yeah, not being able to knock this thing out. Bombs bursting air. Oh, it seems like a direct shot, but didn't phase him. Must be made of sterner stuff. Got his breakfast and everything. So he's basically pouring in fire from every direction, and these guys now really don't try to do much because a lot of these guys have been eliminated, taking cover, panic. I wonder if it might have been different if they were veterans, but I just can't really make any excuses about that. Yeah, so these guys are moving. So is this guy maybe, yeah, taking a bit of time. I don't know why this is red. I don't know what this really means, but yeah, I guess this kind of makes it difficult for them to move. And gee, this tank has +2 command. Alright, so this was a leader tank worth its salt. And this is actually moving. Stopped. I don't know what it's aiming at. Okay. Pinned. This is also pinned, right? So it has been shot at, I think. Yeah. This starts to move toward this direction. This guy is going this direction, but I guess it couldn't escape the eagle-eyed Germans. Yeah, couldn't really escape the eagle-eyed Germans. You know, watching over everything, every little detail. Just shooting everybody. Some of them have been knocked out of their foxholes. They're not really shooting, but they're still pretty strong. They can probably turn and then keep firing because you know, such good cover in the woods. So the night gun has not been knocked off yet, so maybe I should not bring our vehicles that quickly. You know, I was wondering about it, but I get ceasefire going because I wonder what the German commander is thinking right now. But if he also thinks about ceasefire, then we're going to secretly prepare for a ceasefire. Oh! Major defeat. Okay. Yeah, so I agreed to a ceasefire, but suffered a major defeat. Okay. Well, I will not do that then. I just try to get to the end of things then. Totenkopf 22 it is. Yeah, so the German commander was also secretly preparing for a ceasefire. But I was heading for a major defeat though. I wonder if I can make it any different than where I'm heading toward. Oh yeah, this guy eliminated. Wow, alright, so that's not good. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's see. So this guy, let's just not really bother with, yeah, it's in panic right now, it's being shot at. So let's not really bother trying to run across it. I should have done it like long time ago, bringing full weight of the Soviet army onto this side instead of spreading apart. Right. Yeah, so I just have to knock this thing out and then see if I can bring the vehicles in and take pot shots. Can I take a shot at anything here? Maybe I can try. Maybe. Yeah, okay. The vehicles now heading to the fire. And these guys are in holding pattern, not really doing much. They're shooting this guy as well. Really nothing I can expect from the recon squadron with just a rifle. But let's go. Let's not cease fire. Fight to the bitter end. Major defeat. Yeah, it figures. Just want to destroy this thing. And they're shooting some mortars too. They have some mortar guys, I think it's right here. And this is being suppressed a bit. And being hit multiple times. And also the vehicles are now joining the fray. How hard can it be to knock this thing out? Oh, yeah, knocked out finally. Okay, right. Oh, and this guy's making really brisk progress across the field. That's good. It has not been knocked off yet. And let's see if he's going to give us that. What is the ranking better than major defeat? Minor defeat? Possible. And what is this guy shooting at? This guy is not shooting anything. He's shaken. Yeah, taking cover. But has been pretty fruitful. We knocked out all the guns, I hope, on this side. So maybe I can use these guys to add to the chorus of gunfire. This guy's not moving at all. Alright, well you stay there then. I think I gave an order to fast move, but too bad. Right. Oh yeah, still active, but has not budged. Yeah, maybe it's got stuck. It doesn't say it. It doesn't say it's stuck or anything. Alright, well, yeah. I mean, if this finds any targets that you can shoot, then fine by me. Alright, let's hunt now. That's just fun part for controlling any tank. Let's hunt. Fast move here and hunt. Doesn't have the hunt option. Alright, so it's pretty different. Yeah, so I mean this is made to be a bit different than the normal tanks. Can't hunt. Maybe you can shoot machine guns, I hope. Abandoned. Oh, yeah, the other one. Yeah, was shot from this tank or this gun and then was abandoned. There's some crews somewhere, and sometimes I use the crews to recon the area or hold down the objective flag. But yeah, the objective flag is now firmly in control still. Yeah, so this guy is not doing too well. This guy is also not doing too well. We need to support them. So let's see if everybody's firing at these guys. Because we really need to support them. I don't know why they're stopping. They have plenty of ammo. Oh, yeah, he was actually firing at this guy. Alright. Mortars now should try to aim at some of these guys. Yeah. Surprising that the German commander was also angling for a ceasefire. I guess it makes sense somewhat. I guess yeah. Try to knock up that mortar guy. So everybody's shooting at everything. Not this guy. Oh, jam gun. Ah man, the Russian gun jams. I don't know whether it's a particular trait of the Russian gun. I don't think so. I've seen plenty of allied machine guns jamming also. Can't really fire from here. Well, try it anyways. Yeah, and can you fire from here? No, you're effectively blocked. This guy is trying to get out. Well, you're gonna get shot. Then, yeah, he's returning to his welcome wood. This guy is really not doing anything. No, actually he's shooting at something. If you get shot, shoot back. That's the only thing that's going to make you live. Okay. Well, I mean, you stay there and then shoot at this guy. And I don't know why you're keeping not shooting back. Oh, broken. Another guy broken. Eliminated. Yeah, unfortunately. This guy pokes his head out. Please shoot. Okay, so it is. What is this? Turn 23. Alright. So we are getting. I think. I don't know. Maybe this is the last turn. Oh boy, a lot of lines crisscrossing. A lot of firefights. Let's get to the ground and along with our comrades. Ooh, man, the shell. Yeah, the shell has been pretty... Oh, no, this is broken. Yeah, probably get routed and then eliminated soon. Yeah, it's gonna be eliminated. Slowing down a bit. Oh my goodness, what was that? A ghost? Yeah. Wow, yeah, they have like a lot of guys. Mortars. Targeting this guy. Getting some cover. Tank. Still shooting at this spot, I don't know why. I'm not complaining. Wow. I think we are getting upper hand here in this side at least. Maybe if I had 5 more squadrons, maybe I could have done another human wave across this marsh. Soft ground. Okay. Didn't knock it out. We knocked some guns out though, and some vehicles, so that must count for something. Yeah, still shooting. Oh, wasn't able to find a target. Great. Ooh, okay, 24. It's bonus. It's a gift that keeps on giving, folks. But I think our presence here is more or less gone. We need to just try to bring some vehicles out. And then hopefully it's not gonna get aimed or targeted by these guns on this side. Maybe they have some guns right here too. I don't know. But I could probably do a bit of hunting though. I mean, I don't know how effective it's going to be, and most of these targets will be blocked. I guess I target the mortar. And area target is not going to really work out anyways anymore. So going to hunt once again. And you also join the bit of a hunting, or I don't know whether you can actually aim from this position. Yeah, 3 vehicles trying to help. Nothing wrong with that. These guys all have their targets still. Border targets, but I think I could... this guy's panicked. Oh man. Yeah, I think panic soldiers do not really fire well, unfortunately. So they are pinned and panicked, so they cannot really fire at anybody. They try to fire at this guy. Jammed, panicked, shaken, stirred. Sometimes they stop to get a breath. And yeah, I see some process here. Maybe they're hiding something. Exposure 15% is a bit better. So let's try to keep the pressure there. Yeah, alright. Well, if you're aiming at mortar, you don't have to actually advance any further. How effective is it going to be? Well, exposure is 0, so maybe you should go and try to hunt. Okay. Well, here goes nothing. Turn 24. I wish I had like 10 more turns. Maybe I could have, maybe using the vehicles, drive these guys out. But I don't think that's going to be enough still. Yeah, just stationary shooting. Yeah, let's get some shots of the tank here. This beautiful machinery. BT-7s. Yeah, it's really I mean, the design-wise, I like it better than some of the Italian tanks. Ooh, new target. What could it be? Hey, he popped out. More confident. Oh no, he actually popped right back in. And anti-tank team, what is that? What is anti-tank team doing there? And our guys are all like on the ground. This guy's still living. Pretty cool. Being shot at multiple times, and there's another soldier here. Knocked out? No. Yeah, we're shooting at them. And they're not really shooting back. Oh, the guns are back online. Cool. Machine gun battle. Yeah, this is pretty cool. The machine gun battle that happened here. Yeah. Okay. 20 high explosive shells or rounds. Yeah. Targeted right here. You can see some of the pop marks. I don't know where he's firing at, but hopefully for this guy. He's turning though. Turning his sights on this anti-tank team. And this guy is Rifleman. Okay, so Germans have some rifle anti-tank guys. I guess he's able to, yeah, make some holes on the Soviet light tanks instead of injure. I don't know how effective it's going to be over a long range, but this guy is taking cover. Come on, shoot. Yeah, some mortars still dropping. Oh, this guy. Okay. Guy shooting? I think so. Right, so still embedded here. Eliminated. Firing. Oh, wow. These guys are not firing. Okay. They're pinned. Oh, okay, so I was able to upgrade my outcome to tactical defeat. I guess that's probably a step above major defeat. And the numbers really don't tell any pretty story. It doesn't tell pretty story here. It just tells how grueling it was for the Allies. Men killed in action. Yeah, killed. I mean, twice as many killed. Casualties a bit more than twice as many. And wow, okay, so we are supplied with, I don't know, 140 to 270, so around twice as much. Flags held, of course, Axis just got all of that point, unfortunately, and enemy casualties, yeah, they inflicted more casualties. I did destroy their 2 guns and vehicles, PSWs and the guns. Alright, so look at map and see what the Germans held. So, I mean, they didn't have a lot of men, but they had artillery that they missed completely. Also, they were dug in pretty well. We were able to hit them a bit. Half of their strength has been gone from these guys, motorized squadrons. And these guys, yeah, I mean, they were able to defend pretty well. Right, wow, yeah. So they had these guys on the front lines, at the edge of the wood, foxhole, or entrenched. This guy's still pretty strong, more or less strength he started with. Okay, so this guy was able to pepper our guys many times. Only has 1 left. Let's see how much damage it did. 1 infantry casualty, okay. Yeah, alright, so this gun has been very effective in warding the entire vehicle armored from this flank to... I mean, he was able to stop it from actually crossing the highway, so he did his job, and he was able to use it really well. Yeah, he was able to knock out 2 vehicles, yeah. Actually 1, but also infantry casualty. Pretty good job. They're all regular experienced. Yeah, another mortar. Battery. Oh, so this is where the artillery spotter was. Yeah, so artillery spotter, this guy didn't do a really good job. Yeah, if the artillery was able to land and destroy some of our troops, then really didn't have any hope of actually contesting this area. It can be said if I try to now armed with the knowledge to, use only one side to amass the troops, while the other flank is just diversionary force. I could try that, but I cannot really assume that the German artillery is going to miss the next time I try this mission. And if it lands on top of any amassed groups, preparing for human wave, then it could be just disastrous. So, I mean, I don't know. What I could have done is, like I said, amass the troops, try to overwhelm the guys on one side using the vehicles right after we knock out the guns and mortars and anti-tank teams. Then maybe I could have had the chance to at least contest this side of the wood. Yeah, but it would have been hard either way. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun seeing all this assortment of probably all the early Soviet armor involved in the war, in the onset of Barbarossa, and yeah, pretty interesting to see. I mean, these tanks were replaced, I think, within a year with T-34s, especially the BT-7s. I think this was the main tank that they produced by the thousands. These probably got used, I mean, even until like mid to late war. I think as a reconnaissance vehicle or even capture vehicle. This probably disappeared right off the map. Um, yeah, after I don't think even Germans would have found use for this. They probably left and then knocked out the powertrain and used it as a machine gun turret somewhere in Estonia. Let's check the guns. It probably knocked out a couple of vehicles. 4 infantry casualty. Alright, how about the no kills? I'm surprised. Then who knocked out this BT-10s? This guy? No? Wow, alright, well, no kills. 12 infantry casualties. Wow, and that is just amazing amount of injury on our side. Maybe because of the human wave. That was uncalled for. That was very uncalled for. I should not have done any human wave. That nonsense. Just, amass these guys right here and then try to make a run or something to the wheat field and then do a hard turn and then overwhelm this side, take out the gun and then try to see if the vehicles can push them a bit further. Yeah, this tank would have been much more useful alongside the main guys here. Just push ahead through the brush. This was a bit of the venture, didn't really work. It was just too long, expensive to cross, so yeah. And we could have overwhelmed this gun, take out this gun, and then try to do something with it. So there are different options. Each mission, I think. Definitely hard for the Soviets because they cannot use the artillery. If I had the artillery, could have just bombarded this space and then, at least open up the way for the Soviets to exploit any of the vulnerabilities or cracks, but couldn't do it. No artillery spotter, just mortar without even smoke. If I had a smoke, I don't know. If I had, I would. It can continue forever, basically. Right, so I hope you enjoyed this. I mean, only 4 turns, but it seems like another whole leg of the mission. But tactical defeat it is. If I do ceasefire, then it could have been a major defeat, so only time you really feel that everything is hopeless, if you're just getting steamrolled, ceasefire might have worked. Yeah, this is going to happen a lot in leading up to the, invasion of Russia proper. If I play the Soviet Union, I think that's how the balance is achieved. In the later part of the war, maybe the Soviet Union will have the edge a bit with the tanks and all these men as they try to take over, one nation by one nation. Yeah, and draw the Germans out and all that. Anyways, hope you enjoyed once again. I don't know for the next. Maybe I should do a little bit of preview. What should I play? Should I play a quick battle? I don't know. Maybe I should continue on with something that leads from here, something that is also situated in the Baltics or in the similar time frame, or in the early in the June of 1940, I could probably do something in the south. It's an allied attack. I want to choose something on the German side this time. Yeah, taking turns. August 1941. Okay. Panzer clear Krovitsi. Could try this. Or I could, yeah, I probably could try Krovitsi. I don't know what this place is, but sounds Russian. German attack done. Yeah, it's Russia now. So in 2 months, they were able to go through the Baltics and then, yeah, so it's Leningrad. So yeah, in 2 months, they were able to do it. Let's just have a little peek here to see nothing's wrong, no textures missing or anything. This is a Panzer 2C. Okay, so I saw a new tank. And we see some other tanks in the distance, Panzer 2C, and well, that's all that we have. Yeah, pretty cool. So this is going to be the classic capture the flag. Yeah, don't seem to have a lot of units to begin with, but of course we have reinforcements, right? Anyways, yeah, once again, thanks for watching and see you next time.